So hello and welcome one and all on a night which is anything but welcoming. The rain is tumbling down here, you can see it against the floodlights. It gives an added sense of drama to a game which was already in itself deemed dramatic. The conditions here will play a substantial part. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Somewhat off target, and here's Brahim Diaz. Now there's a fine ball, and he shoots! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the scorer. Simple as.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that could spell trouble. He's away. Bellingham, he's had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's worked it through. Face to face. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Camavinga. Asensio. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga deals with that comfortably. Adeyemi. Vinicius Jr. Quarter of an hour played. Spread neatly. Shot at goal! Now, oh, he He's been caught napping. Oh, this time surely. And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Adeyemi, can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! Goal! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He might be in here!
There they go, hunting again.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they can counter here. That has been cut short. And it's Diaz. Oh, that's fabulous. Sabitzer could move up a gear here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Adeyemi. Goulet. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. Pass is just off target. Camavinga. Bellingham. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now Howson. Asensio. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't kick out that killer ball.
Now it's Brahim Diaz. Might be danger here. There's no flag. Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. It's in! And this is getting better and better. piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Bellingham. Schlotterbeck. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Opts for safety. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Sabitzer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Camavinga. Asensio. Goulet. Valverde. Howson. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Vinicius Junior. And he skips past his man. It's a really well-measured ball. Sabitzer. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. And we hit half-time.
Signore e signori, vi chiediamo cortesemente di rimanere seduti durante lo svolgimento della partita. Grazie.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Shot, surely! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Camavinga. Asensio. For Valverde. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's Valverde. And it's Diaz. Goulet. Will play through for the wide man. Goulet has created one goal already. Bellingham. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Spread out to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Asensio. Courtois is there to clear. That looks a decent. Sabitzer! It's loose now, and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Howson gets it away. Decent shot! It's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Numero 24.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Adeyemi. Can he get it through? Howson.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 17.440 spettatori.
He's had it nicked away. Brahim Diaz.
Borussia Dortmund may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Madrid choosing to make the first change. Rodrigo to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Rodrigo. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Sostituzione per il Borussia Dortmund. Numero 9. Viene sostituito
Cross from Sabitzer.
Numero 14.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Just to go back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Guler. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh no, what has happened here? Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Sostituzione per il Borussia Dortmund. Numero 7, numero 27, numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 10, il numero 37,
Valverde.
il numero 8.
And Rodrigo. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here. Gross. And it's been given away. Oh, he's just the keeper to beat. That's surely a foul free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Superb from Arda Güler. He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Numero 15.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Schlotterbeck goes on a charge down the left. Mecha. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sostituzione per il Borussia Dortmund. Numero
There's going to be
24.
another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. It has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, the fans really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And it's Ceballos. You can run onto that. Now it's Rodrigo. And the shot! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, there's the clearance. That's a little off target. Goulet. He's had a shot! Hangs one in, goes for a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And he thumps it clear. Valverde. And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Attenzione signore e signori, ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi di non perdere di vista i propri bambini durante la partita, per la loro sicurezza.